Hi, my friend. This small nuance can save you 10 years or more on the spiritual path, on your way to enlightenment, no self, liberation, or whatever you like to call this. Um, so, what a lot of people do is when they meditate, they try to suppress their feelings or thoughts or anything that comes up. They just ignore it. They totally focus on this aspect of space. So it's like this total concentration type of meditation where we concentrate on everything that's not coming up, you could say. The stillness behind thoughts or feelings. The empty space in which thoughts and feelings arise, but ignoring the thoughts and feelings. And some teachings and teachers actually worsen this because they take the position of thoughts and feelings, they don't matter. They're not relevant anyway. So who cares, right? And so we just ignore them totally. And this concentration type of practice, even though it can be very valuable, if it's taken too far, or if this is the only thing you do, then you can get insights, but something will block you because you're ignoring one big part of reality. And that's actually, in this case, we're looking at the non-physical. Let's say you're closing your eyes, right? Then we're ignoring the non-physical forms that come up, thoughts and feelings. And in those thoughts and feelings often is the key to our specific conditioning type or to our conditions of suffering. And if we ignore our suffering, how can we be free of suffering? Which is what liberation is. So, of course, that doesn't mean that you totally, in meditation, engage thoughts, right, for too long. That's not what I'm trying to say. But it's also that you don't ignore them. So you should give them space, you should allow the thoughts, and if certain thoughts come in certain themes, let's say that you notice a certain theme coming up again and again and again, then alarm bells should be starting to ring, realizing that this is something for us to look at, something for us to focus in on, to see what's behind this, to feel through, to work through, to be with. Because we're perceiving this in a way that doesn't resonate with the innermost of our being, which is already free. So because of this misperception, which we can change, or this distortion we could say, whether that's energetic, emotional, or mental, something is keep coming up saying, hey, look at me, I'm important because I'm actually in the way. I'm in the way of your freedom. I'm in the way of your liberation. And of course, nothing can really be in the way, but let's say it's actually the path, the path of least resistance is actually looking at our resistance. And being okay with that, embracing that, taking away those blocks. So I've seen quite some people that have this very good meditation practice, which they've been doing for years, but they have just been ignoring their thoughts and feelings. And when they want to further their journey, because they realize they're stuck at some point, or they're not getting more insight, and they know that they're not totally there yet, then they should look, or my advice is to resensitize yourself, because you've learned to numb yourself to thoughts and feelings. While thoughts and feelings do have a function. They want to be felt, they want to be thought, they want to be seen, they want to be understood. They're harmless in itself. But they do point us to where we're misperceiving life, if they're not happy-go-lucky thoughts, right? Because this universe, even though there is inherent suffering within the universe, this universe is free by itself, is not in a negative perception. We are actually positive and loving by nature. But somehow we've distorted that. And that's through causes and conditions in our life. It's often our reaction to what happened in our childhood, in our lives. And that's totally fine. Well, that's how it tends to go. So ignoring all the clues that lead to the awareness of our suffering so that we can let go of our suffering would be not so wise. If you have any questions about this, let me know. If you want some guidance or free tips and advice, feel free to schedule a coaching call with me below. Much love and bye.